Well, hello friends. One of the most frequently asked question in an HR interview is that what are your strengths and weakness? Well, in this video we'll be discussing what are your strengths, and in the next video we'll be discussing that what are your weakness. Well, there's an adage in English which says strike the hammer hard when the iron is hot, So what I want to convey to you is that this is a very positive question. We are actually talking about your positive points, that is your strength, So actually one should make best use of this opportunity to highlight his strengths because you're actually selling yourself to the company for getting a job. So I'll be giving you a demonstration on how to give an answer to this type of question, and then we'll be actually discussing that what conclusions can be drawn from this answer. So your answer should be somewhat like this. Sir, since childhood I had very great desires to do particular things in a particular way. It so happened that there was some Ganpati festivities going on in my house. And it so happened that I wasn't happy with the kind of decorations that were done. So I kept on working till 3 a.m. in the morning till I was happy with the kind of decorations. So what I want to convey to you is that I'm a very determined person. Once I've decided to do something, I put in all my efforts to get the desired results. Okay, so this was the answer. Now let's discuss the conclusions which can be drawn from this answer. The very first conclusion which can be drawn from this answer is that my whole answer was like a story. Okay? And the most important thing in a story is that the conclusion has to be at the end. I never said in the beginning itself that I'm a very determined person, I'm a very hardworking person. I said it in the end. It's just similar to a situation where you're actually going to watch a movie and you already know the conclusion. You already know that the hero is going to kill the villain in the beginning itself. So will you be able to build interest in that movie? No, not at all. So what if you said in the beginning itself, you're actually highlighting your strength in the beginning itself that you are a very hardworking person and you are a very determined person. Will the interviewer be able to build interest in you? No, not at all. So you have to make sure that the conclusion has to be at the end, This is something which is very, very important. The second advantage that you'll be getting is that, when you're actually saying conclusion at the end and your whole answer is like a story, you're actually forcing the interviewer to listen to your story. This is something which is also very important, When he's trying to listen to you, he is actually, picturizing a kind of picture about you in his mind. And when he's trying to conclude about you that, okay, what this guy is trying to say is that he's a very hardworking person, he's a very determined person. By the time he concludes about you, and then on top of it, you said the conclusion that, yes, I'm a very determined person, I'm a very hardworking person. That affects a lot, that creates a lot of impact, So this is also very, very important. Well, the second most important conclusion which can be drawn from this answer is citing examples. Citing examples is so much important, it's the most important thing because you have to justify your strengths, Likewise, in my answer, I cited example of Ganpati festivities. So what I want to convey to you is that you have to give a rational answer. You have to support your statement with valid examples, maybe whatever it may be, based on the feedbacks of your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, etc. But you have to support it with examples. So this is something which needs to be emphasized. This is something which needs to be kept in mind while giving this answer. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in next video. Bye-bye.